Talks with your girl, Connie. I am here and I have a topic that we hear about all the time. I'm going to talk about it. Before I do, if you're new to this channel, my name is Connie, again, Connie Power, and I am a personal coach. And I have been a personal coach in the fitness industry for over 15 years now. I have a fitness studio in Snellville, Georgia, that's been open for over a decade. I love fitness. I love wellness. I love what it allows us to not only get better physically, but mentally and spiritually. I feel that resonates in other aspects of our lives. So many people think I love fitness because of the outside physical appearance or the health side. No, actually, I have learned that being physically fit and having a consistent activity regimen actually resonates in other areas of your life as a mother, father, sister, whatever your career is. As an accountant, when I was in corporate America, that's something I really know that really kept me going up the corporate ladder, as you want to say, or being an effective, efficient accountant and getting better each and every time because the mental calluses of having a regimen of regimen of a physical activity regimen can resonate in so many ways. And I tell people, no matter what career you're in, being physically active will definitely teach you other aspects or enhance whatever your career is. So that being said, that's why the number one reason why I love fitness and wellness, and I try to spread that to others. So here we are, my next episode, and we're going to talk about something that's been asked of me a lot, is that how to stay consistent and motivated for us keeping your activity levels consistent so you can see the results you want. It's so many answers to that. And first and foremost, this aspect of mine is a general aspect, a high level. What I try to do is understand my clients better and what their lifestyles is for me to give them more feedback, how they can be more consistent with their activity level. So this is a general aspect of it, but there's some key aspects I want to talk about that I think is universal also. So first and foremost is that the mindset has to change about being active every day. And I say the mindset, I feel that when you go into it expecting the output first before you put in the input, that you're setting yourself up for failure. And let me give you an example. So many times when people start this thing we call being more active or getting into working out on the regular basis, they already think in their head, oh, well, by such and such date, I'm going to have 10 pounds off of me. And I think that's setting you up for failure because the body doesn't work that way. It takes time and it takes consistency for you to see the results. Many times we fail to realize that you have mistreated your body. And I say abuse because we all guilty of that, me too, is abuse your body with either not enough sleep, not enough food, too much food, not enough water, not enough supplements as far as vitamins, et cetera, is that you expect so much from your body, but you don't put in the same effort to your body. So you can go years of doing this, not eating right, not sleeping. Then you come to me or a coach and you expect in 2 weeks of eating right and sleeping right and drinking right the amount of water that you should see these miraculous changes. And I never understand why people think that way, but they truly do. And that's what makes it so hard for me being a personal coach. So first we need to start the mindset and understanding that it doesn't work that way. I tell people just put your head down, do the work. And then one day when you pop your head up, you're going to actually be like, wow, I see the results. It's been so many times where I have revved up my workouts, meaning I was training for something or I just got dialed more into my eating. And the next thing I know, I dropped 5, 8 pounds, really not even thinking about it. So I think if people would look at it that way and just see when you do your workout each and every day, and I really feel at this point of life that you should be working out every day. And the reason I say that, most of us have a sedentary life. Most of us has a sedentary job. And that being said, we get very little steps, and steps are very important when it's trying to lose weight or be healthier. That's another episode. But getting back to this. So that's my piece of that, is that when you start trying to get that consistent lifestyle, that you have to have a mindset to understand how this works. And you cannot look at it as getting ready for a cruise or a wedding or anything, but this is what you do. Look at it this way. You go to work each and every day. You may gripe about it, but you do it because you know the benefits of it. You know you need that money to pay the bills. Well, when you start looking at your health and wellness that way, you can start really doing the workout even when you don't want to do it. I tell people all the time, majority of the time, I am not necessarily wanting to work out. I just love the benefits of how I feel afterwards. And the side byproduct is just how my body responds to the workout. But I'm at that point that I actually love the way my mind feels, my energy. I'm less, have less blues. The depression, it fights off. My mood is better. These are the things that I love, the byproducts of working out. So start it off just thinking of it that way. You do it because it's something you need to do. The benefits is at the end of when the output comes. But don't worry about the input. I mean, don't worry about the output. Just put as much input as you possibly can, and the rest will work itself out. That's the number one thing. Change the mindset. Number two, analyze your life. Really look at the time frame that you have available. Look at it, literally write it down like a schedule. What's your typical day? And that's when you can find time in your day to get in your workout. I think sometimes we want to put it in our head and walk through the time to do it in our head. But when you see it on paper, it absolutely, I think, allows you to see things much more clear. So write it out, write your schedule, and you can see where you can put it in. But before you do that, you also got to have a mindset. You're gonna want to make it a priority. So just like you put on your list of things you must do every day is to go to work, put it on there just like that, as if that's your work. Do that so everything in your life works out better. That's how I look at it. Sit it on the schedule, look at your schedule, stay committed to it. Do it when you don't want to do it because most of the times you're not going to want to work out, but you do it anyway. And you have to look at it that way. Number three, tell your family, your community, the people who love you, that you really want to get into doing this. And maybe they can help you stay accountable too, or maybe even help out with the chores at home to allow you to free up more time to get your workout in. Many times I talk to clients and I say that, I ask the question, have you talked to your family about you really wanted to lose this weight or you want to get active and stay active? And many of them just say, well, they think they know I'm getting a trainer, but they don't pay me no attention and things such as that. And I encourage them, have a one-on-one talk with them and let them know, hey, help me, even if you're going to be eating this, help me stay grounded in the things I need to eat. Have that conversation with them. Because many times when you have done this journey before, they keep saying that's something you do every January, you get all high wired about wanting to lose weight. Then come March, you talk nothing about losing weight or being fit or healthy anymore. They get used to you just yo-yoing with you. But when you at that point and you really want to let them know that you need their help, that you are committed this time, have that one-on-one talk with them and let them know how serious you are at this time. I'm pretty sure that once they see you're serious with it, they're going to be on board to do whatever they can to help you be successful in keeping this. And once you finish talking with your family, the next thing you want to do, if you just starting off, I always recommend that you get a personal coach, especially if you're not used to working out, you don't know how to lift weights or these type of things. You don't have to keep them forever. But what you can do is start off at least 3 months and get you a good certified trainer to show you the ropes about being in a gym, working with the equipment, understanding your body movements, understanding or giving you the blueprint of how to be successful when you're working out or training. And if you happen to want to go longer than 3 months, go for it. But I always recommend if you started from zero, you haven't had any type of experience, and get you a personal coach. And even if you have, sometimes you need that person to start you off, keeping you accountable. And then at that point, when you feel like you got your training wheels off, you can begin to be more accountable for yourself. And that I think that'll be great for you to think about it that way. Another last thing I want to say, because there's so many things I can add to help or try to help you stay consistent with your workouts, is surround yourself around people who desire to stay active just as much as you, if not more than you. So to have your big brother, big sister who's a little bit more into it than you to keep you motivated, because what you surround yourself with, that's what you become. So if majority of your people that you're around, if all the people you're around is not talking about working out, don't have no desire to do so, don't look at health and wellness as a priority, you will begin to feel that same way, and your actions will show that. But if you have your little set of friends who will give you a call or keep things on the calendar for you guys to do to stay active, I suggest you do that too, as well as having a personal coach. So these are a few suggestions that I want you to leave you guys with to get you started, as far as how you think about, as far as how to stay motivated and consistent when it comes to being active or having fitness and wellness and lifestyle, working out on a regular basis. I stopped using the word motivation because motivation is fleeting. Motivation is basically when you hear a motivating song that gets you revved up for a few minutes. But the hard work actually comes when you have no motivation and just making the choice that this is just something that you do. That's a phrase I use the days, and many of the days I wake up and I don't feel like going for my run or getting in that workout. I just say this is something that I do. It's not an option about thinking about it. It's not about debating, do I need to get up and get it done? It's just something that I do, just like you get up and go to work. It's something that you do. That change your mindset, as I spoke about, just to finish up with this. Remember, first, change that mindset. Number two, look at your schedule, write it down, use it as if it's on your schedule. Look at your lifestyle, see how it can be fitted in. Talk to your family about your desires to want to be more active. Be around people who are active, more active than you are. Get you a personal coach. Start with these 5 or 6 things I have given you, and then the more you understand and the more you start seeing the byproduct, like I said, the output, you will want to know more about this. And I think this is the building blocks to get you started. Focus on the inputs first, and the outputs will definitely come by a byproduct of that. Hope you guys got something out of this. And remember, this is a lifestyle. It's not something that is a holiday special or anything. It's a lifestyle. Every day you may not want to work out hard, but as long as you're getting up, putting in an effort, you're going to have them good days and bad days. The key of it is keep going, because it's so worth it. And why do I know that? Because you're worth it. You're absolutely worth it. So until next time, guys, God bless.